Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. We're going to be doing another weekly recap. Going to go over every single trade that I took this past week, Monday to Friday. It was December 8th up until I guess the 12th. So yeah, I do have a bit of a headache right now, so gonna have to talk a little bit lower just for my head, but hopefully it's not too bad. So I'm just gonna do replay mode, by the way. Just it looks a little bit better. So. Yeah, so coming into the day on Monday, I see a higher time frame. We have really clear targets here. Um, it's kind of weird on the 4 hours like that, but yeah. So yeah, clearing targets to the upside, so looks bullish. And I'm pretty sure. Did I take a trade? Let me just click through this. I think we don't. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. This must be market open. Yep. Okay. Okay. And then if we do want to go lower, okay, well, I guess that's already loaded in somehow. But if we do want to go lower, there are a bunch of targets here as well. So I'm gonna just kind of mark them out, I guess, like this. This is fine. Okay. Yeah, I think I actually did take a trade here. So it was later in the session, I believe. So yeah, I'll show you guys here. Come on, gang, where's the volatility? We need some freaking volatility. Okay, so here we get a retracement. I actually remember this. And then my entry, right, we ended up getting a slow flip here. Let me go back 1x speed. Okay, so we got a slow flip, but then, what time is this? This is 10:43. My entry was solely based, not that candle. It was, wait for it. Boom. Okay, so this is my entry. Oh my god, I did not take it there. But this was the trade that I took. So you can see this is the draw on liquidity. It's an hourly low, right? We also have these. They're just a little bit too far away. Okay, so we're getting good legs lower. Overall, we're in good conditions here. And this trade is decent, right? We get a retracement and we get, okay, so this is a slow flip here. But then we come in, we get a candle with actual volatility right here at 10:50, and boom, that volatility spike is what tells me we want to go lower. So I took my trade here, targeting the lows, stop right here. Okay, so fortunately I might have to do it here, but it doesn't really matter. Boom, in there, TP here, and then stop loss right here. And yeah, this plays out obviously because I took it. Not because I took it, but because I've already seen it happen. So boom, yeah, take profit hit there. Pretty simple trade. The entry was here. And yeah, right, once we see the volatility spike right there, invalidating the retracement, it just makes sense for us to go lower. So that was Monday. Okay, so let's go to Tuesday. Tuesday, we actually did take a trade again. We actually took a lot of trades this week, so this video is going to have a lot of value in it. But so Tuesday coming into the day, the draw was simple. This was a low. This low right here was my draw on liquidity. This is where we were right here. So that was my draw on liquidity, right? Those lows, super clean, super obvious. I was willing to take any entry I could find towards these lows. So the entry we ended up getting was a very, very clean entry, in my opinion. It was more discretional, but it was a great trade. So off open, we get a push higher all the way up here, but then we get a push lower, and then we come all the way down here and then close down here. So this trade was just taken off of the market open candle. This candle, right, it really is, it's just like, how are we going to go higher after that candle, you know? So this was the trade that I took, about a 1-to-1, and yeah, pretty simple. I think I took it off this candle like halfway. But yeah, it was a very, very simple trade, right? Again, I usually don't really take trades off of market open, but when the draw liquidity is this clear and obvious, then I'm more open to taking it, especially when the candle is this clean. So very, very clean trade, made roughly 1,500 on this. Same with the last one, forgot to mention 1,500, 1,500. So far, right, good week. Tuesday, W, boom, right, no trades the rest of the session. Now let's go to Wednesday. I believe I took a trade on Wednesday. So Wednesday, draw liquidity. Yeah, draw liquidity was this low. So again, another clean draw liquidity. So it's literally the exact same thing as this, except we created a new low. Okay, so that was my draw coming into Wednesday. And then was the trade I took? So, okay, let me go to the limit here real quick. Okay, yeah, I remember what I took here. So yeah, this was actually a very, wait a minute, I'm trying to think about what I actually took, because Loki. Okay. Right, okay, so I took it right here. Basically, the most of the AM session was indeed chopped, right? It was very chopped. Nothing to really take because of these conditions, right? We did have a data high up here. And again, like I was confident in data highs, but never mind, guys. I'm tweaking out. This is not the trade that I took. Sorry. So the trade that I took was this. Okay, I don't know how I forgot about this, but Wednesday we had FOMC. Okay, 2 p.m. FOMC created a data high and a data low, right? So once we created the data high, you guys know how I feel about data highs, right? Super, super clean targets. So we get a retracement off of this right here into this gap. And then we started to get a candle with a lot of volatility, and I entered right around halfway through this candle, targeting the highs. Here, it's like right here. Just a 1-to-1 risk 500, made 500 per account, so another $1,500 day. You can see the theme here. Both the accounts I'm trading I'm just going for simple $500 days. And yeah, I mean, this was a very, very clean trade. Data high, super clean target. Entry was decent right midway through the candle. So overall, Wednesday, W day. There were no trades taken in the AM though. So yeah, I never really trade FOMC that often, but with that conditions, I just, with the data high, needed to, so I think, okay, so yeah, Thursday was actually the only day this week that I did not take a trade, and I will go over why. It was pretty simple. Okay. So the draw liquidity going into Thursday was just, I mean, these lows, right? These are my draw liquidity, these lows coming into the day. As you can see, it actually got edged, right? But basically, the reason I didn't take anything was just because, right, I wanted to take shorts to the low, so I was like looking for that, and we never actually got a solid entry point. I did not enter off this because it wasn't a valid retracement. So to me, it's just too risky. I need to see a relatively good retracement, especially when we get this crazy of a leg down. I need to see a relatively good retracement for me to want to enter. So to not take this, and then kind of just went back up, edged the lows, and then chopped the rest of the day. So Thursday was the only day that I did not take any trades, just because we edged the low and I could not get the entry that I desired. So, okay. So, I'm sorry, there's people singing, but Friday, right? Okay, Friday was a clean day. Friday we had boom, one target here, boom, one target here, and then boom. This is not really a good target, but I'll explain basically why I'm marking it out. So overall, right, I was leaning bearish coming into the day simply because we were reacting out of this hourly gap. The only real draws were lower. This is not a good draw. It's decent, but it would have been hard to get there. And then off open, singing is not annoying, but off open we get a move down. And then this move down tells me what, right? This move down tells me that the draw up here is so unlikely to get taken. The only logical place to go at this point, if right here at this point, is lower. So I was super just convicted in lower prices today. That's why you'll see the trade I took was a little bit different. So we get the move down, we get a good retracement, and then we get one single candle invalidating this entire retracement leg. So this candle makes me super confident in shorts. And what did I do? I shorted off this candle, and it played out perfectly right to these hourly lows, right? These aren't the best hourly lows, but again, it is more just, this trade is more based off of the movement we're getting and the logic behind us not going higher after that. So it really only makes sense to go lower. So a bit more of a discretional trade, but definitely a good trade in my book. So yeah, 4-0 on the week. Great trading week. A lot of opportunity to capitalize on. And yeah, students did well this week as well. So if you do want to become a student, just click the link in my description. And if you want to join the free community as well, it is down there as well. So I don't know why I'm speaking with an accent, but that is the end of the video, guys. I appreciate you for watching. I hope you guys could find some value with this. And yeah, see you guys in the next video.